Good morning. Thank you so much for choosing Look Up Television this Wednesday, and I appreciate that we are inviting a conversation that you do not want to miss, because this is a social engagement. And when we talk about societal matters, there's so much to dwell on, and of course matters spiritual and of course enlightenment in the heart of the society. There's so much consideration towards this, and also when we invite the spiritual angle, there's so much divided ends towards understanding the societal concept on what is happening in the heart of the society. We were speaking about the social decency when it comes now to dressing, when it comes now to speaking, and of course the overview or the outlook rather in regards to the decency it is supposed to be applied. Now, the expected standards of behavior and conduct that are considered polite, respectful and morally acceptable within a society or a group. Now, it encompasses actions and attitudes that demonstrate consideration for others and uphold social harmony. When we invite that conversation, we'll be having Millicent Hina will be helping us understand this context and what is the body in all this. Millicent Hina has been trending, of course, on social media. Sijui kama mmepatana na video zake, but she's doing a lot of empowerment right there to make sure that we have a complete and decent society right there. If you're joining us for the first time, do you think your dressing code is bad? Do you think there's a problem on the spiritual angle? And of course, do you think there's a need for us to take action as early as now? My name is Moses Ketch, and this is The Morning Date. My director is Sarah. And of course, we're beginning this conversation right now. I've already introduced yourself, but what I've not mentioned is that you've been so much vibrant towards shaping a society to the better levels. In that particular manner, what was the real intention for you beginning or rather starting your social media accounts and making sure that the society needs to be empowered?
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
All right. Okay,
the first thing, I think it was not even my intention for the first time.
Ilikuja
tu. I was just doing it for a content. Okay, what made me to talk about it? I'm a worshipper, I'm a minister too.
Amazing.
So you find most of the time we are in present worship, we are on the altar, but according to my knowledge, and sometimes maybe I'm so special on some issues, I've been looking around and I'm like, this and this is not well. So according to I have so many followers, so I decided to talk about it.
Indeed.
But I was not aware that it was going viral. I just talked about it. I used to tell people, dress well, dress well. I think you have watched those videos.
So many.
Then later I realized they were just making sense to some people, because some people were telling me, I think this is true, we should do this. And then finally I decided now to make it a topic. That way when you go to TikTok, you'll find Present Worship Team, episode 1, episode 2. I have so many episodes. So I just started talking about it when I see people were now, some were changing, some were saying like, I'll change on this and that.
And of course, people are there watching your content. Kila time you're trending, and of course because you've already built a sense of concern in the topics that you engage in. And when you speak about decency, you look good this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Indeed, indeed. So you mentioned something, and of course you earlier on you've mentioned about the dressing code. But I think I'll also feel the pleasure of giving you some time to take us back when you are a very powerful praise and worship singer, because on your bio we also have the singing part of it. So now, and in your content, I've not interacted so much with your singing. I think I'd really love the empathy in it.
Thank you so much.
All right.
So I think
any song that you feel like.
My song, or because I also have my songs.
All right. Do your song.
Okay. My first song was Mtetezi. That was the first song I did. There's another song, say Usinipite, and there's another song of, it is a Luo version and Kiswahili version. It's called Emmanuel. But I think, can I sing one of my song or any song? Because I have so many songs.
Which one do you feel to empower us this morning?
Any song.
Any song?
Yeah.
Roll it down.
This song, I always listen to it every morning. I don't know why, because I just love it. And I always feel like it's uplifting my spirit every morning. This song that inasema sitafa moyo ninajua wewe uliniita mwaminifu. So that song is always giving me a new life every day in the morning. Like when I feel like things are not working out for me, sometimes I go to job, to work, you have a lot of stress, family issues. I just always put that song and then I say, I will not give up, because I believe that who sent me have a purpose. Yeah. So I think that song.
I think let's marvel with that song.
Yeah,
It's a social engagement, and I feel najua pia watu wengi wanapitia masaibu nyingi sahi. You can just make us feel the comfort of that, and towards making sure that things will come to betterment in the coming days.
Because in life you have so many issues, we have so many struggles. Most of times people see us, like me, they see me on social media content, they think like I'm perfect.
Okay.
When you come to my inbox, you find a lot of, so people think that everything is okay.
Indeed.
But it's not like every time we must tell you that we are not okay. Sometimes we just need to come there. What I can say, believe in God. That's all I've been making me go through everything. I always trust God, because last time there's a video I made and I told that if we can trust God the same way we trust, I'm working on a restaurant, in a restaurant right now, but I always say if we can trust God with the limit that we used to trust the restaurant, then we can go far. Why am I even saying that? You can wake up in the morning, you freshen up, you do your clothes, everything, then you just, if you have a car, you drive to, you're saying I'm going to a certain restaurant to have some breakfast. You don't know the chef over there.
Indeed.
You don't know the waitress. You don't know the waiter. You don't know the owner of the hotel. You don't know how this restaurant is working.
Indeed.
You're not even sure about the foods inside there. How long are those food took over there? You're not sure anything, but you just go there and you're very comfortable. And you just we give you the menu, like a waiter, we give you the menu, welcome. You check the menu. The only thing in our, like for our restaurant, we just see pictures.
Indeed.
Of everything, like these are roasters, so this is our roaster is looking like, you believe, this is mojito, then you believe that these are roasters. Are you getting me? You just believe this, and you tell the waiter or waitress, okay, can I have a roaster and white rice? And you just be comfortable waiting for their roaster. And you believe that a roaster will come and will take it. You are very sure that it will not affect you. You are very sure this food is not being poisoned from the kitchen over there. So I always tell people, if you take life simple, the same way people are going to restaurant, they are very comfortable. They are very comfortable. They are patiently waiting. Because anytime, when you go to big restaurant, we make food by order. Yeah, so when you come, you order this, you wait for it. What about if you give the same effort, patient to God?
Indeed.
There are so many things we have been praying over. Some people have been praying for jobs. Some people have been praying for marriage. Some people have been praying for kids. Why can't you just live like you are in the restaurant and you just sit down and listen and wait?
Amazing.
Just believe you will be served.
Indeed.
That's all I always tell people.
That's a good approach.
Yeah, just believe I will be served. The same waiter who took the order from you will bring back the order that you just ordered. The same God you have been sending your prayers to will come back with your prayer answers. Why can't you just sit down and relax?
Indeed.
So you find sometimes people are going through a lot because they are stressing too much in whatever you cannot do. I always tell people on my content, don't stress. You don't need to stress yourself for things to work. Because if you can order food and you relax, you don't know who's making the food and you are comfortable. You are on your phone, you are browsing, you are waiting for the food. And you believe food will be ready in 2 minutes or 30 minutes time. Why can't you just take the same time and believe that even when I sit here the whole day, I believe tomorrow God can come over. So
do you preach to your clients?
Yeah.
Do you preach to your clients as well?
I don't preach to them, but most of the time I'm just trying to tell them it is life. And to work with life, you must be comfortable, you must relax, and you need to believe God.
All right.
Because life is not easy. That is the truth. Okay. We are not lying.
Okay. We'll get to much details about the restaurant engagement, but right about now there is some questions you've been asked on your social media that why with the bold and the beautiful voice ya kuimba that you have, why then they're asking that you left praise and worship.
Oh yeah, I had that question in one of my videos. Actually, I did the answer of that question. I think you have watched it, because on Sunday they don't see me on the altar, but every week I'm talking about present worship team. There's someone who told me, "Well, unaongelea present worship team na wewe uendi kanisa." Someone told me that. Yeah, because it's not that I'm not going to church. I told I'm working in a restaurant, and when you work in a restaurant, believe me that working in a restaurant is not easy. Restaurant it's a sign of a kind of a job that holidays. People are going for holidays, families. That day we don't have holidays, we are busy. Because we are waiting for you to come, we serve you.
Of course. Would talk to us about, would do for us how you make your content. For instance, your story of praise and worship, when you're describing to us about the problem in praise and worship, I'd like you now to assume you are on TikTok and do for us how you do it, on TikTok. Guys.
Okay, how I do it on TikTok
do you remember the lines?
Okay, me, I'm always so strict, and I'm always straightforward. And
all right,
it's happened that I dislike people to jokers of gospel, because since I was young until now,
or too serious,
I love seriousness. That's why if you go to TikTok, some people are saying, why are you shouting for us? Hey, unapiga kelele. Have you come across those comments? Yeah, I'm not shouting. It's coming a point that people are now taking things so easier that when you talk politely, they took it like a joke.
Okay.
Why was I even shouting about the dressing code? You can go to church, you find praise and worship are just there, they're doing their worship, pastors are there, reverends are there, everybody. But if you check the kind of the dressing code on the altar, so I always wonder, like, are these pastors are not seeing? What means that they are tolerating it? They don't care.
They love
it. They love it. That's what is it. So according to me, I will not come and tell you, my sister, please. I just want to remind you that that was wrong. That's why I always tell them, if your pastor cannot address it when you come to TikTok, I'm there for you. I will tell you this is bad.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is your camera now. So you're bringing it to life now.
So what do you want me to tell them today?
Yeah, tell them that hii story ya kuvaa vibaya kwa altar itabidi waache.
Okay, I always tell you guys, if you're watching me, I always tell you that kuokoka si kurasa.
Sasa iseme vile unasema kwa TikTok.
You want me to shout now? I always tell you guys, being born again is not that you have chosen to rust. You have chosen Christ, so things are not going to work for you. You should not walk naked on the street for you to look beautiful. Am I lying? I've tried. It's not that I'm good. Usianze kuniambia I'm good. Let me just talk the same way I'm talking.
Right.
Usianze kuniambia kwa comment, oh, anajifanya. I know you always talk about that, but today come here and listen. I'm telling you this. If you're a worshipper, dress well. Dressing well is mandatory. There is no any excuse. If I become your pastor, you must enjoy me, because I will be strict toward it. Dressing well is mandatory. Ladies, are we together? Men, last time I talked about kuna wanaume, let me just say, munafinya nguo until we don't breathe. We can't breathe. We are not breathing. We are not breathing. Yani muna worship mbele na mwanaume ameshika mic hivi la inashanga.
Amekaza sana.
Allah. Alafu anakuambia teremuka, tunateremuka, tunaenda wapi jamani? Men, are you listening to me? Men dress well. Hizo trouser mnafinya sana until we can't breathe. It's like, si eti tunakutaka. Unaona, I always love using Pastor Daniel Mugogo sound. There's a time he said, when you come to church dressed bad, Mungu ana shida. God doesn't have a problem. You can even wake up in the morning, ujavaa nguo and you kneel down and tell God, Rakata, Father, I worship you. Mungu ana shida. Mungu atakwambia kanyaga hiyo shetani, kanyaga. But when you come to us naked and you are telling us lift up your hands and tell him your glory, we wonder which glory. Unaona? So unatupea shida. Men, dress well. Dressing well is mandatory. Like you look good. I can't
amazing.
Thank you. That is amazing. Because mbona mwanaume ukuje ufinye nguo hadi kitu yako imefura mbele hivi, imefura. What are you trying to tell us in the service, that you are so big? Should we worship saying, hey this man? So men dress well. If you are born again, and you know you want the Christ, dress well. The same to ladies. Some ladies have nice bobs. It is true, Cindy. But you should not put them. Now you are worshiping, they are high, they are high. And when you lift your hands, it's not nice. It's not nice. And this is the kind of thing that pastors are tolerating in the church nowadays. You go to church, a girl is just okay, but the kind of slit akonayo kwa madhabahu unashinda kai. Slit from ear to ear.
Na kwa altar.
Na kwa altar. And believe me that those ladies and those men, they are so gifted. Ukisianga sauti inatoka huko nyuma ya huyo dem na mwenye akona slit matiti nje, you're like, God, so which one should I use? Should I go with the nakedness or should I go with the glory? Right. So don't confuse people on the altar. We are there sent to capture souls, to make people grow. Go there if you are well kept. Indeed. And go there if you know I'm going to do, because I always say church is like an hospital. If we just behave like how doctors are behaving, they are so keen on whatever they are doing. You go there, they even do gloves. Why? Because they don't want any infections. Why can't present worship team, can we cover up and ourselves and we go for it, saying I'm just here for you, for your soul, but not for you to see me, to be attracted in me. You together, you see. So when we behave like doctors, present worship, churches can grow. Because believe me, so many people are leaving churches because of the drama. Church, I have a lot of dramatic issues.
Masaibu kila siku.
Dramatic issues. Young women, young men are not being told the right way to do, the right things to do. Pastors are just quiet.
Indeed.
And sometimes we will go to church, you find even the pastor wife is now the worst.
Pastor's wife?
Yeah, some pastor's wife are dressing badly. It is true. Unaenda unapata bibi ya pastor unashindwa gai. Na huyu sasa because kama wewe ni bibi wa pastor, hata kama hujaokoka, believe that you are our mentor. Because there are some lady who want to be married to pastors. Like some pastors' wife are really dressing badly. Unashindwa ala.
Wewe ni bibi Kylie.
It's not making sense.
Indeed.
So what I can tell you guys, let's dress well. Dressing well in church is mandatory.
All right.
No excuse.
Around the conversation, because we're trying to understand the church is also part of the society, and which covers a bigger body in the society. Then you were mentioning something about now the family church, where we are having encounters between husbands and wife, and there's a point in time where there's some favors that perhaps the husband wants and the wife doesn't want. So at the end of the tunnel, there seems to happen chaos day in, day out because of this particular need that one of the party needs. So when we are aligning the decency in it, how should we have this approach? I've seen some of the uploads you've done about marriage, which now comes in handy to make sure that we have a balanced society and community as well.
Okay, first of all, if you're a married woman, be a married woman. That is number one. What am I saying? If you're a married woman, be a married woman. Don't walk like you're single. You should change on your dressing code because you are a wife to somebody.
Indeed.
You are a mother to, maybe you are not yet, you have kids, but believe me that one day you are a mother too. Somebody will gonna call you mom. So if you're married, just be a wife. That's all I say. Be a wife to somebody. Make sure your dressing code is okay, because when you go out, you honor your husband. Am I saying the truth?
Good.
Anytime you dress well, you go out, even your husband is being honored. So if you're married, just be a married woman. Sometimes you'll find married women, like they are walking like this, something they're still looking for. You are married, like, yani kidogo miguu iko ndani, miguu ingine iko nje. So we are like, is she married? Or is looking for a new husband. So if you are married, just be a married woman. But all I can say, marriage have a lot of issues. Men, I can't say much about men because I don't know how men behave. Because sometimes you guys are behaving so awkward.
Who guys?
Men.
Okay. Men.
So I can't say more about men because men are men. I can't say some men are good. But if you're a married man, also remember you are a married man. Mostly a married man that is born again. mambo ya kula watu kwa present worship team kona in the name of wewe ni choir master, we know you, I've seen you.
Like hiyo
mchezo iishe. It is true. Whatever I'm telling you is true. They will tell you in the comments if I'm lying.
I was just taking the angle on you saying that men are dangerous. Don't you think that also the ladies are more than dangerous?
We are all dangerous. Let me say, kila mtu amegraduate tu kwa shule yake. Because some men are dangerous, some ladies are dangerous. But I think we can just work on ourselves and just know what fixed you, what can make you grow better, what can change you. But
who's more dangerous?
Men are more dangerous.
In what concept?
Okay, why am I saying men are more dangerous? Do you know that when a woman is married, when a woman just decided to get married, that woman will settle until otherwise.
And
when he decided today that he's getting married, he's going to settle until otherwise. And where is the otherwise coming from? Maybe the husband ameanza.
Indeed.
Unanielewa? Yeah. Bwana akianza nini most in present worship. Unapata mkubwa wetu wa present worship kidogo unasikia ako na nani nashinda kwani kunaendaje kidogo alafu yani vitu tu, so unapata bibi pia ako among us. There's a church I joined, mkubwa wa present worship na bibi yake waliachana. Why? Because one of the present worship team, because the wife is yani ako tu hapo ana shida, but the husband ni kama that I always saying, don't get married if you're not ready.
You're not
ready for it. If you're a man and you feel like you want to settle, be ready that am I ready to settle? Because marriage is not a joke. You should go there fully prepared. Mutapigana, vita itatoka, kila kitu mtanumiana, hautapikiwa nini, hautafuliwa. Are you ready for all this? Because everything is there. So if you're a married woman, just be a married woman. But men are worse.
And then, all right, let me believe that you're saying it right.
Yeah, it's
but
right.
Women, anyway. In the meantime, so we will, of course, when we get back to the next session, you'll help us now understand that, because we started off by the spiritual angle, so that is what is driving this conversation perhaps, and you are already seeing the damage in the spaces of worship and in the church as per se. Then later on we'll come now to the societal angle. You've also proven to us that there's danger also when it comes to the positions of marriage. So later on, of course, we'll now want to understand that, because we've seen this disease right here, how will we be able to heal this particular disease and make sure that we have an alignment in the society, and every person will be decent in their own way and in their own design. So when we embrace this, how will we also have the acceptance that now this is what we have, this is the problem, this is the mistake, but now accepting to correct this mistake now is the bigger responsibility that we have. And the alignment of people like Millicent Hina coming in to correct this, how do we accept that, how do we take it in? And also, how do we respect people as Millicent Hina to really empower the society in the clear and the best way possible? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we, I kept quiet because I wanted to understand this perception on the danger at the heart of the church, and also to embrace that there is I think that we need to make sure we have a positive environment when it comes now to the decency innate. And of course, amesema kama umeolewa, behave like married men as us. So that means you have a proper way to channel that particular decency in the best way possible. I believe I'm talking to someone out there, and you'll be getting in a conversation right now to really understand how we can incorporate and make sure that we have a stable ground towards elevating the societal decency. So we will be having social harmony, trust and cooperation, and positive environment, and of course personal well-being, to make sure we are on safer grounds. It is 27 minutes past 9 a.m. You are watching The Morning Drift, the social decency courtesy of Millicent Hina. taarifa zinapochipuka na kutufikia papa hapa kwenye makao makuu ya chumba cha habari cha runinga ya Lookup. Kwenye taifa, kwenye serikali, kwenye bunge, tunajitosa hadi kwenye sauti ya wenyeji ili kupata tu maoni ya wenyeji kuhusu masuala haya yanayochipuka.
Maana hii kitu inaenda kuumiza Mkenya kwa tax.
Hakuna kitu tunafurahia. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sisi tunaumia, si ati tunaumia ile ya kiukweli. Juu maisha ni ngumu.
Na bila shaka tunapata maoni yao ili sauti yao ipate kusikika. Na watasema hili, waseme lile, watasema hiki na waseme kile, almuradi sauti yao ipate taa.
Mambo ya mafuta tena imekuwa ni changamoto zaidi kwa kila mtu, kwa bodaboda.
Uchumi ikikuwa stable, tunaamini mambo itakuwa sawa sawa.
Kwanza liko na ria wasa wa boda, mama mboga nini. Hao sasa ndio wamefinywa zaidi mazuri.
Mpenzi mtazamaji, hii ni bunge la wenyeji.
People are there to belittle you. When people are questioning you,
if you don't move fast, of course, yes, you lose it, but then it's not us to push you.
But you do not know the God who has been molding me. What has he been doing to me?
The deep and mature conversations of empowerment for you with a curious mind and an appetite for oriented conversations.
I concur with what you're saying. You plan your finances, you can easily live without a debt.
An engaging safe space of free expression and truthfulness with an upheld vibrance, motivation and happiness.
So many children who are there, they are not living their dreams.
Join us for deep conversations with Zipporah Gashushe every Saturday from 8 p.m. The Deeper Conversations on Lookup TV. Start your day with a workout routine, an exciting moment of exercise that is simple but powerful for your ultimate fitness. Build your strength, shape and body muscles with lunges, push-ups, squats, burpees, planks, dumbbells and more. Let's work out every Monday to Saturday from 6:30 a.m. on Fitness Zone, a one surefire way to attack your fitness regimen effectively.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching The Morning Drift right here on Social Decency. We are inviting a conversation with Millicent Hina to help us adapt towards a decent environment and of course to really understand the concept behind social decency. Earlier on, Millicent was just helping us understand the disease in charge, and of course she spoke about dressing code, she spoke about the praise and worship team, and now I do not know if there is any crop right at the heart of the church. Your main concentration is only on dressing code.
Not just dressing code. Church have a lot of issues. We have so many things. If you check on my page, I've talked about dressing code, good backup, good leadership, because we have good but most of soloists in church, we have something called pride. That's why I talked, it was episode 12 here. I talked about pride, soloist with pride. So it's not just a matter of dressing code. Dressing code is good, is a foundation of everything. But you must, if you are in a present worship team, in any church, for that team to grow, we must have good backup, number one. So I talked about backup, soloist, leadership, everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you talked to us about the backup thing? What's the problem with the backup?
Okay, last time there's a lady who, it was like a text and I was just trying to get it to reply. She came to me and said, "Hi Madam CEO, mimi niko na shida." I can still remember that lady. Siji mkumbuka jina, but I can remember. Alikuwa nasema ati yeye anaikuwa kwa backup kila siku. Hajaipewa chance ya. But believe me that present worship team, this is really happening. there are some of people in present worship team hawajaipata time ya kulead. Why? Rule number 1, in present worship team, we hate something called disappointment. I always say that. So if you cannot work on yourself, maybe upewe mic with your leader because maybe you are not good enough. Unaona? Tunaamini we can come for practice, then you just mess up in the practice. Do anything you want in the practice. Sing with your bad voice, it is okay. But we don't expect on a Sunday service to come and do something that is not pleasing. I did the example with this song. This song, yeah, Waymaker. I did the example with that song. Like I always tell people, if you want to sing well in Kiswahili, listen to Kiswahili songs. If you want to sing well in English, listen to English song. And you will grow personally according to people you are listening to. Who is your mentor?
Indeed.
That's all I ask people. Who is your mentor? Do you even have a mentor? If you love Masichimo songs, then you should be having some good lyrics because that woman, she's powerful.
Indeed.
So who is your mentor in the first place as a member of present worship team? Unapatanga wengine wako tu pale jujina tu. Mtu ajielewi kabisa. Yani mtu ajui hata mbona ako hapo. So sometimes leo unapewa mic na ulipewa mic ukamiss. Like ulipewa mic ukaambiwa come lead us in a worship. Wewe na mic hapo and you are so funny that you just choose a song that you can't sing. Umetukujia tu pale you are walking in this place. We are like who is coming and who is going? So ukiimba hivyo na leader, ukweli leaders they don't choke. Hautapewa mic. See, that is the truth.
Indeed.
Because I'm always thinking, yes, maybe you cannot know how to sing, but listen to different songs. If you want to sing English well, ndio utasikiza, they don't say you are here, what are you? You are here, walking in this place. If you listen to gospel song, itakufanya ugrow personally. I always say grow personally. Yeah.
You know your fun precious Kano, they're saying that Madam
They love me when I shout.
Indeed.
So they want me to shout.
Hey, tell them these people are back up wanaribu ngoma.
Back up, me are jokers. Let me just be real. Because I'm straightforward.
Okay.
Back up of mini present worship team. Remember the last episode, what did I say? I said, let's listen to different songs if you want to sing well. Usitukujie with the English song and you cannot speak in English. Wengine unakuja unaimba maajabu. Ukishanyimwa mic na mkubwa wako wa present worship team, utakuja hapa kwa inbox yangu, mimi nilinyimwa mic, mimi sipendi. Why? Because you are not working on yourself. I always say that. You are not working on yourself.
Indeed.
Before your practice your Saturday, are you doing your vocal range every day? Are you doing your vocal practices? Uko kwa nyumba, are you listening to gospel? Muko tu kwa hizi za nini siji power kila siku every say power. It is okay with the power, but are you doing it by yourself before you come for practice? Because there we go generally.
Indeed.
Tunaifanya sisi wote. Kuna wenye wanajua na wenye wajui. Wewe mwenye ujue, how are you handling yourself? Because that is the truth. You will never be given a mic and you go you mislead us over there. Hatuwezi kukupea mic na unaenda unashindwa huko mbele na tuko huku nyuma. Because kila siku church tuko na new members. When you go somewhere, ukienda kwa nyumba ya mtu for the first time, what do you expect?
Chai.
Apart from tea, what do you expect? When you come to my home right now, what do you expect?
Expect you're clean.
Another thing that you expect?
When I come to someone's home.
Yeah.
Either of the people
yeah. Then another thing that I wanted you to say, ukiingia kwangu, the first thing, mimi nikukaribishe vizuri.
Yeah, you're right.
Vizuri. Apart from mimi kukupea chai, kukupea kiti, si lazima nikwambie karibu. Si ndio? So in churches every day we have new members. Then imagine mtu anakuja church yenu for the first time, alafu anakutana tu na worship ingine, anashinda huku ni wapi? Yani mwenye anapea worship ameimba tu vitu zake kabisa. Do you think utarudi tena? Ukikuja kwangu badala kukupea kiti nikamwambia kaa kwa kibuyu na niko na kiti. So utaona ni madharau. It's the same thing with church. Present worship, we are the owner of the church. If you are misbehaving, even someone who just came will never come back.
Indeed.
Because mtu anaingianga kama worship inaendelea, praise inaendelea. Tumwinue. Sina ingianga praise ikiendelea. Believe me that voice tu itafanya huyu mtu aendelee kukaa. So present worship team, let's be serious in everything that we do. Isikae tu ni jina, sisi ni kwenda tu pale mbele and we just do everything. Be serious. Know that these are call and this should work. That's all I can tell them. And I'm always telling you, stop joking. You guys are jokers.
Indeed.
Present worship are really joking. That is the truth.
Indeed. All right. And that is why we'll know why you left praise and worship. Then of course, what about personal well-being? So because we are talking about the decency that we need to accord in every engagement, not necessarily kanisa or spiritual engagements, but there is also the aspect on a community level. In different engagements, in different societies, either where you're coming from or in different environments, what are some of the decency that we are supposed to accord when it comes now to personal well-being? Yes, out here, you're very good, you're diligent, you're smart, but when it comes now to your well-being, huko nyumbani, mahali ambapo unakaa, there's a crisis, and we keep on wondering now, hey, huyu ndio Millicent tunajua.
I understand whatever you're saying. Yeah, it's happened. Mostly when I take you back, there's one of my followers on TikTok. She came to me and told me, Millicent, si mtu anaweza jivaa tu vizuri akienda church, then ukirudi nje utembee naked. I even addressed that. That was the last episode I addressed. It's the same like when you come to church, you are very holy, but at home, you are a problem. You know, do you know that those kind of people are there? Like unapata present worshiper. There's some people who dress well, kabisa. But ukikutana nae weekdays. Because and I may believe too, when I go to church, I should cover up. When I'm outside, but I remember nilimwambia that does not work. If you're taking wine, drink wine. If you drink tea, take tea.
Indeed.
If you don't take milk, we have black coffee. Sindio? Be specific. Even when people on the table, everyone is choose your own. Yeah, and that's what I told her, that the world is changing, the dressing code is changing, everything. Even the tailors of nowadays, in fact, tailors are not doing the right designs, the nice designs. Kitambo tulikuwa tunajivaa tu vizuri, siku hizi unaweza pata nguo nzuri tu, lakini kila nguo iko na shida. That's why I talked about, utapata mtu anafanya harusi, the gown is too big to cover the ground, but cannot cover the breast. The breasts are outside, and you are on the church doing a wedding. Do you think that is nice?
No.
Mbona ukuje na nguo inatoka kwa mlango hadi kwa altar, ni nguo tu, yani nguo yote ikifagia hivi, hainge chukuliwa kidogo ikatwe ikujifundike hapa tu, you look presentable. What am I trying to say? Worlds are changing. And all I say that if you are born again, don't let the world change you, but try to change the world. Because even when people are walking naked, we that we have chosen the Christ, we know the right thing to do. We can cover up ourselves. Sikutakuwa na difference. Like, must we? Must you walk naked?
When you speak about nakedness, and of course that is now the different approach in decency, there are people that all their lives walikuwa in those positions that they feel people don't really embrace them and don't love them at some point. So in order for them to create traction, the sense of attraction towards the community and people, they need to at least adjust their outfits to make sure that cheki lazima mnione, lazima, you feel my presence, lazima mnitambue. What will be your approach on that? Also to the youngest that are coming up, any person, you want to get known, recognized, that is, hey, you know. And if you look at the society right now, people want to attract so much ndio waweze hata kuongeleshwa. And it comes now to the point where we want the engagement. Your parent is asking you, kwani hakuna hata mtu amekusalimia kule nje, utaoa lini, utahama lini? So those kind of questions. So they have to fit in a particular society, even if they want or not, to make sure that at least by the end of the day they get an approach. How will you approach that decency?
Okay, I always say that we are not perfect. And maybe I can make a mistake, but I always say two things. If you want to learn, sit down and listen.
Right.
And if you want to grow, change. I always say those two things are very important. If you want to have something new, you want to learn about something new, you must sit down and you listen, whatever being told you. But if you want to grow, just agree with me that you must choose to change. Yeah, you can feel like, oh, I'm lonely, my years are now going, Nini, I need someone to settle with. But now I'm telling that walking naked will not give you a perfect husband.
Then
That's what I'm telling you, sit down and listen. You can dress well, but believe you can walk naked and you think you got married. And you got the guy who got married to you, kumbe alipenda tu the way you are.
Ikishampotea na kuacha.
Ikishampotea amezoea kuiona, what next? So maybe you've been doing this mistake, I don't know. But believe me that if you want to learn, just listen to me. Stop it. Then if you want to change and see some new things, change.
So what will be your best approach? So au change yao ni kuchange outfit?
Yeah, you can change on your outfit, change on your behaviors, change on your characters.
Okay, change kabisa, people will not approach you. So how will you adjust to that?
Who told you that when you change, people will never approach you? Who said that to you?
Instant approach.
Okay, do you know that ladies nowadays, they think that when you walk naked, now you're going to get a man. And who said that? Who wrote that quote? That ladies, walk naked, go out, you will get a husband. Ladies, I'm shouting, walk naked, husbands are outside, they're waiting for you to come naked. Who said that to you?
No.
That doesn't work. If you are beautiful, I'm telling you, small, you are beautiful. If you are a handsome man, you are handsome. Msichana mrembo hata uvae gunia kwa street, tutasema, she look nice. So it is not a must, you must walk naked to get a man. Just stay humble. That's why I say that if you can have the same belief that we have in a restaurant, wait for the Lord. What God cannot do?
Indeed.
Nothing. Why must you sacrifice so hard? Unajifinya wanione hizi matako nini? Why?
All right, so we take that approach. Now we have the restaurant right here. So how do you balance? How do you make sure that you attract your clients as well? Because there's also some sort of decency that we apply when it comes now to restaurants. There is this design that you have to approach your clients, either the males or the females. There's just a particular approach. So how do we make sure that this engagement bado haitakuwa ni overdo?
Okay, so when we come to a restaurant, in a professional way, the only thing that we do like waitress is a smile. But sometimes it's hard. You can smile to someone who is not smiling back. And somehow we go back like it's weird. Like you come, I say hello, good morning. Then you just like, can I have the menu? And like, but we always believe customer because in the morning, everybody, you don't know where he's coming from. Maybe you have some little issues. So kuna wale wenye, we go to them, they are so nice. But there are some clients, they are rude. What do you do? Maintain your limit. That's all we do. Because you can go with the menu, say hi, good morning. Welcome to G4, like me, I'm working on a G4 restaurant. You say, welcome to G4 restaurant. Here is our menu. Then unamwekea menu, anaitoa. Naka hivi. Imagine that effort yote ya smile, kila kitu, we are always going back. Alafu kuna yule mwenye akiingia, hi. You see, so it's according to the customer. Like, when you're not in a good mood, me, I don't want you to infect me. I just give you the menu, we say, we walk away. Because it is a big challenge in a restaurant. Some customers are rude, I'm telling you. Yani mtu tu amekuja tu kukaribia siku kabisa.
Mashida zake tu.
Some customers are rude. Like unapata customer unamsaba akiwa na bibi yake na bwana. Yeye anadhani tunataka bwana. It's not easy for her sometimes. You go serving them. Yani unachukua hoda kwa bwanake lakini akutu.
Kupiga.
Yani anakuangalia in a way that you are even afraid like what is going on. But that attitude is too weird. Like the husband is just okay, can you have this? Ukimuuliza, ukikam to her unamuuliza, hi mom, what will you like? I'm good. Ameshakuwa pissed off because of the smile, because sisi tulitrainiwa a good waiter always wear a smile. Imagine in the morning we also have some struggle, we also have some stress. But imagine tunachanga stress zetu nyuma kabisa and we come there. You don't know, maybe hata nimetoka kulia kwa choo and I just wipe out everything because I want you to be attracted with my first smile. We have so many things, maybe uko na family issues. Na mimi nimekuja tu hi. Alafu unanimpea tu attitude nyingine. What do you expect?
Indeed. Yeah. All right. So we have the trust and cooperation. Earlier on we mentioned about the personal well-being, which now came out very clear as far as the community is concerned and the society is concerned. So I'd really like us now to embrace the call to action, decency in action. What do you feel as Millicent Hina? You've always explained this on your accounts. So what do you feel should be done as early as now?
Right now, what can I feel? Okay, because people took me like a teacher on a social media, and to be a good teacher, you must always say, children not do whatever you tell them. They will do exactly what you
opposite.
do. When you tell your children in the morning, I want you to wake up early in the morning every day, we are praying, and when the morning arrived, you are sleeping.
Indeed.
They will sleep. So if I've been talking about the dressing code, I want them every time when they come on my page, nisiwaambie, hey, usivai, then I'm wearing them. Naelewa. That's why I'm also trying to be decent. I'm not perfect. So that if I spoil some words on you and you come to me and you see me, you will be like, I think this idea is better. Like, see, lazima nikae hivi, even you can be this way, but it's looking. So I think that's all I can tell them.
So do people approach you where you stay? Do people approach you and ask questions about what you post?
Yeah. People approach me. Kwanza inbox yangu nikipost. Some people are telling me kitu naongelea ni za ujinga. Gina nikuja inbox ananiambia wewe unataka tu kutrend. Hauna roho mtakatifu kabisa. Wengine
What physically? Do they come physically
no,
to you?
No, they don't come because I've never met them because I'm very busy. I wake up, I go to work, from work to job. So sijai wakutana.
All right. How do you balance between you on the socials and you at work?
Okay, you know, I'm always reporting at my work at afternoon time. So maybe from morning to before afternoon, sometimes I do some videos, but most of the time I do drafts videos. So you know when I say draft videos, like when I have one day that I know I'm free, I can do even 20 videos in a day, but I draft them. So if I'm busy the whole week, I just post to make them touched.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's all I always do. I just work with drafts.
All right. Yeah. Talk to us about your restaurant now.
About Jifora restaurant. Jifora restaurant is a nice place. I think God sent me there. Because if I talked about my job, it's a bit deep, it's a long story.
Indeed.
Yeah, but Jifora restaurant is a good restaurant, and I just thank God for it.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Tutaenda huko siku moja?
Yeah, one day we go there.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. How much? How much is the food?
The food, we are not expensive. You come with 1,000 and you take a drink.
Drink?
Not just a
so
drink.
they are 1,000?
No, when you come with that 1,000 unapata food with a drink. Yeah, and sometimes you do offer, like on Wednesday, pizza at 1,600. You buy one, you get two, but they're whole large, not medium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwa kuna chapodondo?
No, I don't do that. That's a Somali restaurant. I don't do that.
What's the chapati?
We do, but si madondo.
Oh, si madondo.
Like kata, ekasupu. No, don't do that.
Oh, it's a decent chapodondo.
Yeah, it's a decent chapodondo.
All right, and so there's variety. And in this moment in time, I'd like you now to make a shout out to people that have embraced your content, and also to people that have worked with you up to this moment. Also, you can tag your restaurant CEO, ndio next time atupe kazi tukuje tu advertise hapa look up, yeah, cheza kama wewe.
Okay, so thank you so much guys for always being there for me, because without your viewers, comments, yes, I can see sometimes most of you share my videos. I'm so grateful. For those who doesn't want to change, there is no option. If you're on my page, you must change, because if you follow me, you must be like me. That's all I can say. There is no option. Wengine wananiambia oh, unaniudhi mimi, mwenye nakudhi mimi ndio niko. There is no option. Itabidi unizoee vile nakudhi hivyo, because if your mom is your mom, what will you do? There is nothing else. Indeed. The moment you came to my page, you are a part of me. And you will never misbehave when I'm seeing you. I must tell you this is wrong. And thank you so much, because some of you have really changed. I'm telling you. Because some of you are coming in my inbox telling, some are even sending me their Sunday dressing code. How do you look on Sunday? Nakaje, iko poa. Yeah, I love that. Ama hizi hii ilikuwa aje, unaona aje hii aje. That is good. That means that everything that I've been talking about, hata kama 90% are not serious, but 1% of them. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much. That's all I can say. Thank you so much.
So Hana Kariuki says, people say Mungu haangalii nguo, anaangalia roho. I bet how one dresses doesn't matter whether praise and worship or not. Can I ask, does your past or present life determine your participation in the praise and worship and church activities? Then she asks as well, well, that tungekuwa tunavaa like Moses and the generation of AD and BC. Millicent, that's your take on this Met Gala competitions in church, and would you like to make an embrace in that? Yeah. All right.
That is a normal question. I know it. I'm used to.
Okay.
On my videos, kila mtu, Mungu anaangalia roho. Hiyo roho iko wapi?
Okay.
Because let me tell you, we walk with the Hina house.
Indeed.
When I walk naked, the Hina means naked.
Okay.
So you cannot come to me naked and you tell me Mungu anaangalia roho. The roho already is naked. That's why you're walking naked.
All right.
So don't come to me telling me Mungu anaangalia roho. Mungu anaangalia roho. Roho gani?
Roho gani?
Roho gani?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Millicent Hina. That is a good place to have the conversation at a halt, and I appreciate you coming here and of course having the banter in regards to social decency. And hey, Manze, you're really trending and you have good numbers as well. Yeah, congratulations. Thank you so much. You greet your people when you go back to your live on TikTok. Tutapatana tena. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, there is so much to discuss around social decency and social decency, and of course social embrace, and even as we discuss about that, there is also the community alignment that we need to major on. But a good time where we call it to a close. See you tomorrow as we invite cameramen, of course street photography, to also understand their context on Artistic Thursday. Now, and as we dwell on that, I think there's a room for change, and the change now begins with us, and let us align things to the betterment of this foundation and the community touch as well. My director is Sarah. Thank you so much for the good job well done. My name is Master Sketch, and this is The Morning Drift.
We value your feedback and